Forget Paris, forget champagne on the Champs-Élysées, forget post-stage hugs and polite press conferences, because Jonas Vingegaard is not here to make friends. He's not sipping coffee in Monaco, he's not sunbathing in Girona, he is deep in the French Alps right now, buried in snowbanks and breathing thin air like it's his destiny. Why? Because just weeks before the 2025 Tour de France, Jonas Vingegaard has flown straight to hell. Hell, also known as Col d'Issoran. 1. From Dauphiné to the Death Zone. Just 1 week ago, Jonas Vingegaard was finishing the Criterium de Dauphiné, a race that he barely survived after returning from a horrifying crash earlier this year. He looked, well, not bad, but definitely not Jonas Vingegaard level invincible. People doubted him. Pundits said that he had peaked too early last year. Some wondered, could he even make it to the Tour? So what did he do? Well, he got on a plane after that race, left everyone guessing, and flew straight to Col d'Issoran in the French Alps. Altitude 2,770 meters. Temperature, hypothermic, oxygen, optional. This isn't a, oh, let's get some climbing legs guys, kind of training camp. This is a simulation for victory. A mental and physical experiment in what it takes to drop Tadej Pogačar when the Tour de France hits the hardest alpine stages. Team Visma Lease a Bike didn't just bring Vingegaard here for fun, they brought him here with one specific, cold-blooded purpose: to rehearse ripping Pogačar's legs off. 2. Col d'Issoran, Jonas's personal altitude chamber. Let's talk about the Alps that he's at, and yes, the Col d'Issoran is spelled like some French cheese, but rides like a stairway to heaven. Or more accurately, a stairway to pulmonary failure. Every single ride Jonas Vingegaard is doing at this camp takes place above 2,000 meters of elevation. That's right, every ride. It's not your average, oh let's ride up Ventoux once and then chill at the hotel kind of training. No. This is a death march and power meters. 2-hour intervals at 2,500 meters, 3-hour endurance rides starting at 2,100 meters, sprinting at the summit through headwinds, snowflakes, and self-doubt. And who's beside him? A hand-picked squad of Team Visma climbing domestiques, all trained to simulate Pogačar's every move. The attacks, the accelerations, the moments of madness. Vingegaard is literally rehearsing how to break Tadej Pogačar over and over, day after day, altitude meter after altitude meter. And the best part? According to Team Visma's insiders, he's already doing numbers they didn't expect to see until late July. He's ahead of schedule, he's lighter than ever, and he's climbing faster than the numbers say he should be. That's not training, that's premeditated mountaintop assault. 3. Why now? Why here? You might ask, why would Jonas Vingegaard come here weeks before the Tour de France, when most riders are tapering or fine-tuning? Well, it's because Jonas knows something. Pogačar is ahead. He watched the Giro, he saw stage 16, he saw Tadej eat climbs for breakfast and casually solo away from everyone like it was just another coffee ride. And Jonas Vingegaard doesn't want to race Pogačar. He wants to crack Pogačar. He's not here to follow wheels, he's here to simulate dropping the best rider on earth, in the one place where Tadej still looks slightly mortal. High altitude, long climbs, and late in the Tour. Think Col de la Loze, think Galabria, think stage 19 of this year's Tour, the final Alpine test before Paris. That's what Jonas is preparing for, and that's why Col d'Issoran isn't just a training camp. It's a mountain-sized laboratory, and Jonas is the experiment. This is where the real race begins. 4. Inside the camp, Vingegaard's daily pain rituals. What does a day at Col d'Iseran look like for Jonas? Oh, nothing special, just your typical eat, ride, suffer, repeat schedule, except at altitude, and without oxygen, and with peak Tour de France intensity baked into every pedal stroke. Here's what a typical day looks like. 6:30 AM, wake up to 4 degrees weather with low oxygen levels. 7 AM, altitude chamber spinning session to warm up the lungs. 8 AM, breakfast, oats, eggs, banana, and a serving of pure vengeance. 9:30 AM, ride begins, up to 5 hours, starts above 2,000 meters and ends even higher. Climbs, there are multiple, some steeper than anything in this year's tour. You'd be surprised. Intensity. Think simulated race attacks. Think mock accelerations. Think teammates attacking Jonas mid-climb to replicate a Pogačar ambush. And yes, Jonas is racing his teammates uphill, like a drill sergeant testing who breaks first. Then it's back to base camp for recovery, cryo chambers, protein-packed nutrition, team meetings analysing Pogačar's Strava, mental rehearsals, sleep, and then repeat. Every detail is precise. Every moment is preparation. This isn't just about form, it's about faith. Jonas has to believe that he can drop Tadej again, and that belief is being built here, at 2,700 meters, one brutal ride at a time. 5. The simulation, how they are rehearsing Pogačar's destruction. You know what makes this even crazier, guys? They're simulating the actual tour stages. Inside the Visma camp, they're replicating gradients, watt targets, and acceleration patterns based on what they think Pogačar will do on stages like Plateau de Belay or Isolo 2000. It's not just ride hard up a mountain, it's, okay guys, at 38 minutes into the climb, Sepp attacks, then Matteo follows, then Jonas waits 45 seconds and launches. Exact timing, exact terrain, exact elevation. They are literally role-playing. Sepp Kuss is playing Pogačar, Wilco Kelderman is playing Adam Yates, and Jonas, he's playing the one-man battering ram who shows up to ruin Slovenian dreams. Our Visma source said, quote, "It's like a video game out here. Jonas is unlocking his final form." Another said, quote, "He's leaner than last year, and he's more angry." Oh, and in case you're wondering, they're filming everything. That's right, helmet cams, car radios, drone footage. Why? To review it. Every attack, every moment of weakness, and every split second Jonas can exploit will be caught on camera to learn from. This isn't training, this is chess with pain at altitude. 6. What this means for the Tour de France. So what's the takeaway? What does this tell us about Jonas Vingegaard's chances at the Tour? It tells us he's going all in. No margins for error. No, oh, we'll see how it goes. Jonas is preparing for a single scenario. Dropping Tadej Pogačar on a high altitude stage, late in the Tour, and riding alone to yellow. That's the only win condition, and everything is focused on that moment. Let's be clear, this is not 2023 Vingegaard. This guy was sharp. This guy is surgical. He's not just training his legs. He's training his instincts, his timing, his ability to absorb pain, and strike when everyone else is dying. Please subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with the latest news, drama, and cycling highlights. Leave a like on today's video, and also comment down below your opinions.